All right, this is the 20th of July of 2023. We'll see how I did. I had a couple small wins on the previous session of tournaments. We'll see how this goes. It's nice to see some small wins. It's interesting. Like you just see your play develop in slightly different ways when I go back through these and talk about what I was doing. There is some situational awareness where I don't know, everybody's playing super loose at the table, so I tighten up, or they're playing super tight, and I go the opposite direction and play a little more aggressively with loose holdings, a wider range. I am generally at the moment pretty happy with my play. I think I'm doing a great job of leaning into guys on the table. In this situation, I used to be more concerned about this. I'm willing to lose 200 extra chips to bet from early position when this happens. If you do it two or three times and you lose, if you say you let it go, big deal. When you do this, it's so lucrative. Do they think you bet with a pair of eights? The problem is now it's like you could have anything. And you've given the other guy a chance to draw into some heart straight draw. I mean, flush draw. 9-7 could be a straight as well, but less likely. It is possible. Full house is nice. Could have 10-6, 10-8. I mean, if you had another 10, you're going to let it go. He could be on a flush draw, though I consider that unlikely. The 2 is essentially a brick. What's it got? Nope. Well, not the winning hand, that's for sure. $22 minutes. Bet. I'm mixed about this. He's trying to get in cheap. Um, Having the smaller stack and then showing pre-flop aggression might screw things up. Nice. You got to double up. However, it worked. $21. See, this sort of stuff. Like, what do you like? I don't know. It's not aggressive. Um, it's questionable because of my stack size. Like, if he didn't have a pair, what happens if I jammed all in pre-flop? I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm golden now, but the deal is, what do you think is going on? I think I should have just jammed there. I think I lost 100 chips. It's nice to win one, but I think I lost some value there. If he's going to call for that last 100, he certainly will not let that amount of chips stop him. Are you willing to lose here? Yes. Oof. At least you got part of it back. Now, standard bet. It's not aggression. It's just like, no, I've got this. He's willing to play loose on a fantabulous board. I mean, unless he has a pair of nines, fours, twos, maybe. 17 minutes left. Nice. Really solid. I think leaning on the guy with that stack size is definitely the way to go. If he has queens or higher, that's just fate. But essentially, with him heads up, I think that's the way to go. The challenge is if I made this just a standard bet and he calls and a queen falls at the turn, are you nervous that he called with a queen 10 or something? Hoping for a gut shot. It's really only 1 in 10. You also don't have hearts. Ooh, it worked. Now what do we think? Is he going to call that? I think a smaller. Well, no, he did. Wow. I'm surprised he called that. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I didn't know what he would have to call that. That makes more sense. That's just hindsight being 2020. Well, you beat his flush. Another $21, pretty nice. So that's 42 so far. Yes, really, sir. Really. I would bet. I think that would have been a better spot to like lean on the guy a bit. Yeah. 14 minutes left. Man, we are applying for goddamn rentals, and I am slowly losing my mind. This process is not something I enjoy at all. Does he have a king? That is the question at hand. Did he call King Jack, King 10, King 9, King... Oh, King 7. Hey, go you. I would call that. Whew, he almost hit his flush. Yeah, it depends on what's going on. I'm still of an opinion where I think betting out of the gate with that is a little bit better. This kind of limp in min bet after the flop, like I don't doesn't appeal to me as much. You could absolutely be ahead here, but I feel like it's a stronger play to just bet pre-flop, standard bet. 12 minutes left. Yeah, see this. I think it's so much better to just bet. The guy let it go. He has no idea what you're holding. You could have hit a flush draw, and you did at the river at least. He doesn't know you have an ace. And I don't have a problem with limping sometimes in certain situations. This I think from such a weak position just says you want to gamble. What's the likelihood he has a 6 and he hasn't gone crazy? And what's the likelihood that he had 2 diamonds and he just hit his flush? Well, he's going to bet, right? Are you willing to lose for 2 pair? And that answer is correct. Small win. Lose the small pots, win the big ones. King Jack is the worry. Even if a queen fell, you'd still wonder, Jack 10 maybe, because he's betting, but he's not going crazy. Just a king and a 2. Okay. Good God. On the button, do you want to play this 4-handed? That's where some of the issue comes to for this hand for me. Ouch. 9 minutes left, and we go to our death. It's got to have something stronger to call. Ooh, a pair of fives. Hey, look at him. Look at him go. $9 minutes left. For me right now, I was like, man, bet on that. But after number 8 bet, I don't. Maybe calling in position. Maybe. Do you wanna? Do you wanna call? Ouch. It's a nice hand on his part. I concur. Another $21. Is that 3? So that's 63 so far. I mean, my math not so good. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't suspect that's a head. I think it's easier to let that go. Ew. I didn't think it was that far ahead. But again, hindsight, right? Now, there you go. Put some pressure on a guy. If you got a 10, you're going to call. There's no way. You had king 10, queen 10, you're going to call. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 6 minutes left. See? Late position, pair of fours, early position limper. What does he think you have? You're playing from a position of strength. Does he want to call? And now, how do you respond? Put in half the pot. 3/4. A little more scary. We think. See, you see me going back and forth. See. All right. He hit his flush. Bet before the flop. He limped from first position If he jams right here, he's got a flush, right? A call. Put it in. Does he have it? 5-6. You turn a pair of fours into an amazing hand. Amazing. This situation, small stack is put it in. You call on the power position on the button. Okay, he checks. Now what? Bet. He jams. He goes crazy. Okay, different story. Extremely lucrative. I don't know. I'm mixed. In this situation, I'm not sure what he would call with. I mean, he could have king queen. That would make sense. Good God. That was not what I put him on. That one didn't work out, folks. Good Lord. Pair of eights? Jesus Christ. I made him pay to see it. Two minutes left. I would take number 20 to be loose, based on what I've seen. Nice. Slowly building back. Minute and a half left. I'm assuming I must bust out pretty soon here. There's only a minute left, so there's only a couple of hands possible. Sucks, but what do you got left? 1 minute left. You got a pair of fives. You gonna call? If everyone else folds, I think it's worth a call. Ugh. Ew. Ouch. I think, given what I've seen of his play, just in his playback, I don't think it's a bad call per se. You just got beat up, just some bad hands. 21 seconds. I'm assuming this is it. I'm assuming I do not draw my 8. Yeah. And do I bubble? No, it's not a bubble, but I go out for the money. Yeah. All right. $63. I don't think it's too bad. Not too bad at all. Hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to record and upload some more. Appreciate you tuning in. And if you have any questions, comments, feedback, just write it down in the comments below. Happy to chat with you.